Let's shave our face, shall we? I get so many questions about shaving my face and people wanting to do it, people scared to do it, and I get it. I started shaving my face probably when I was like 23, maybe even earlier, and I did it for pure necessity because I thought I had a hairy face. Since then, my journey on face shaving has been a journey because I'm also acne prone and I also am rosacea prone. Figuring out how to effectively shave my face at home has been a 15 years journey. So let's go through it. I will help you effectively shave your face at home if that's something that you want to do. I'm Jordan Harper. I'm a board certified nurse practitioner. I've worked and treated thousands of patients over the past decade in the cosmetic dermatology space, and I have taught thousands of people how to shave their face. And I'm also founder and CEO of a skincare brand called Barefaced. We recently launched our own razor just because, again, I've been shaving my face for so long. I feel like after a decade of this, I wanted to launch our own because there's some specifications that I have. So the key thing about shaving your face, there's dermaplaning and there's shaving your face. Dermaplaning is an in-office experience that you're going to have. They use a scalpel, and it's something that, depending on where you live, either an esthetician will do it, a nurse will do it. This at home is more like at-home face shaving. There are different types of razor blades that you can use, and this razor that we just launched does use a straight blade razor. It has a little bit of a guard to help prevent cuts. I shave my face once a week, and I would not recommend shaving over active acne. If you have any type of compromised skin, sensitive, reactive skin, if you're having a rosacea flare up, those are times when I would probably avoid shaving. So for example, I had a breakout over here last week, so I didn't shave last week, and now I'm shaving this week. So that means it's going to be really fun. When you shave at home, it is important that you follow a certain process. It's not just about the shave. It's about the pre and it's about the post. And I think that's where a lot of people, they don't have a good experience and they don't want to do it again. But let me answer the main question that people always ask. Is your hair going to grow back thicker or darker? No, it will not. Now, if you've shaved and you feel like you've experienced that, here's what I want to say, is that if you are feeling like your hair has grown back thicker than it was before, it's likely just the fact that you got used to your skin being basically bare, then the hair grows back, so you're so much more aware of the hair. I've seen this hundreds of times, especially even when treating patients with Botox. You forget what your face looks like before. And so then when the wrinkles come back, you're like, I think they're coming back worse than before. That just won't happen. And it won't happen with the hair either. It's not going to grow back thicker. It's not going to grow back darker. You might be more aware of it than you were before, but it will not grow back thicker or darker. So don't be afraid of that. Another thing that does happen when you shave your face, you blunt cut the hair. Similarly to shaving your legs, you're blunt cutting the hair. So as it grows back initially, you're like, it doesn't feel super, super spiky, but it's like, oh, it doesn't feel as soft as my peach fuzz. If you shave once and you never shave your face again, it grows back and it gets softer at the ends, but initially you'll feel that little spikiness. It's not like a man's beard or anything like that, but you will feel that because you're blunt cutting the hair. The benefits of shaving your face and dermaplaning, it's removing peach fuzz, which is also known as vellus hairs. It is going to make your skin look so smooth and glowy, you can't compete with it. It makes your makeup go on so much better because you don't have that peach fuzz or the dead skin cells at the surface, and if you've done it, you know what I'm saying. I love shaving my face, and I don't see a time that I would ever not do it. And then another thing that I love about it is that it's going to increase and enhance your product absorption. And it's just because there's less of a barrier because there's not the peach fuzz there. So when you include shaving your face at home as a part of your routine, if your skin can tolerate it, it's going to enhance the results of your overall skincare routine because it's just going to make your overall complexion, everything look better. So let's get into how to perfect the at-home face shaving experience because that's really key. It's about the pre, it's about the shave, it's about the post. First step, you only want to shave your face at night. Do not shave your face during the day. It's really important to shave your face at night because think about you're exposing your skin. It's like baby skin, and you want to give your skin a little bit of time to just recover without putting on makeup, without being out and about in the sun, in the environment. If you can do it at night, your skin's just going to have a little bit of time to recover, and then you can kind of give it a little bit of TLC that night that you shave because you don't want to cause added inflammation and irritation to the skin. I always recommend shaving at night, and I have a process that I will show you that will help prevent breakouts. It'll help prevent dryness and sensitivity. It'll help prevent irritation irritation and inflammation, and it'll make it so that when you wake up, your skin will feel good. What my journey of shaving over the past 10 plus years has taught me is that I don't shave on dry skin anymore, but traditional dermaplaning is done on dry skin. When I was shaving on dry skin, I found that my skin was just so dry the next day. And so I prevented the breakouts, which can be a big issue post shaving your face if you're not careful, but like the dryness afterwards. And so what I spent the past year and a half doing, and we launched this last year, was formulating a facial and shave oil for women. Now this is like first in class. There's a lot of facial oils, and this can be a facial oil too, but it's really intended to shave your face with. Instead of dermaplaning, which is traditionally done on dry skin, I call this oil planing. And you could use this oil in office, or you could shave your face at home. And the way I like to shave my face, first step, again, always at night, I always do a double cleanse. This is key. I follow up the double cleanse with toning pads, and toning pads are a blend of acids. They also have chamomile, they have green tea, so they're going to help prep the skin for the shave. And so they're also going to make sure there's no extra debris on the skin, helping to prevent breakouts. Toning pads are going to be used after you do the double cleanse. These are a blend of AHAs, BHAs, so acids. You've got some calming, soothing ingredients, some hydrating ingredients. This is going to be your prep to help prevent breakouts and to really allow your skin to get the most out of the face shave experience. After you use the toning pads, you'll use Perfectionist, which is the first in class women's facial and shave oil. You will shave your face with Perfectionist and then rinse your face with cool water afterwards, then pat it dry. And then I use a product called Overachiever, which is also a Barefaced product, and it's going to calm, soothe the skin. It's going to help strengthen the skin barrier, help with redness. This is what I love after, because again, your skin is like baby skin, and I want it to feel hydrated, nourished, and ready to go the next day and not feel dry and depleted. You still have a little bit of that residue from Perfectionist on there, and that's okay. That's what you want because there's soothing ingredients in that as well. And then my very last step of my routine is I do a couple pumps of hydrating lotion, couple drops of Perfectionist mixed in to lock in the hydration, prevent redness. There's niacinamide in there, there's peptides, there's other anti-aging ingredients. This is really going to be revitalizing the skin, so then you wake up feeling glowy. So that's what I do for my skincare. I also make sure that my hair is pulled back in a braid when I sleep, and I sleep on a clean pillowcase. These are things that they seem kind of like small, but if you're prone to breakouts, you know what I'm talking about. They're like important little things that you can do to make sure that you don't break out after. Last thing I'll say is that there can be a learning curve when you're learning to shave your face. Just like when you learn to shave your legs, there is a little bit of a learning curve, so give yourself some grace. Don't try to rush through it. You do want to shave at a 45-degree angle. You want to keep your skin taut, and if you have more sensitive or reactive skin, I would recommend shaving down. Sometimes in office they'll shave up. I kind of fluctuate depending on the area I'm shaving, just so I can be at a good angle. I've cut myself plenty of times, I promise you that, but just make sure you're going slow, giving yourself grace, and knowing that there is a learning curve. Don't be discouraged if you cut yourself the first time or look like Baby Grinch, because it can happen, but if you do it, 99% sure you're gonna love it. Happy face shaving.